All right, well, how's it going, everybody? This will be the start of my stream now, so sorry for the wait. Um, all right, so nice to meet everyone. I'll pull up my first. I don't know if you're included in the three people. I think you're included in these important three people. I think one of them's me actually. So I mean, all right. So I'll just start with my introductions. Hmm. Maybe I should have rehearsed a bit more, but it's all good. I like just figuring things out as I go along, anyways. All right, so first we're gonna do introductions here. So nice to meet everyone. I know I've mentioned it before, but my name is Totec Solaris, and I have my age written here. So I'm around 300 years old. Now I can't really keep track because after you get past 200, it kind of gets a bit confusing. But my height, I'm about 6'2", so I think I'm decently tall. Not crazy tall or anything like that. And what you guys can call me, what I like to go by, you can just call me Totec. But I'm fine with any compliment. You know, if you guys want to be, hey handsome, call me pretty, anything like that, that works fine. I'm kind of a sucker for compliments. Hey, I'm seeing a lot of haze in the chat. It's nice to see everyone here. All right, and a brief bio for who I am and stuff. So my name's Totec, and I'm a demigod. But recently, the god business has been really slow. There's not much going on, and especially with COVID, actually affects the gods quite a bit too, because gods love celebrations and feasts and all that kind of lovely things. But people aren't really doing that right now because they're for obvious reasons. But so that's kind of slowed us down too. I am a descendant of sun gods somewhere down the line, so I got some pretty cool things along with that. Mm. All right. Mhm. Just doing a quick check. Is all my audio and stuff still good? Just want to make sure because I'm having had a bit of blood blood sacrifices. Well, we don't like to talk about those. Those don't we haven't done those in a long time. Those aren't in style anymore. We found other ways to to do different kind of celebrations that are a little less on the violent side. All right, so I'll pull up the next slide here. So I'm just gonna go over some things that I like and different preferences I have. No, we're not quite vegan. I still enjoy eating meat. All right, so this is gonna be my about page. So it's gonna be just things I like and things I dislike. So we'll start off with the likes here. So pomegranates, that's the first thing I wrote there. Pomegranates are absolutely one of my favorite fruit and just food in general. Look for 300. Oh, yeah, I do. Demigods age a bit slowly than age slower than regular humans, so that's why I don't really look my age. All right, now I'll go over my first dislike here. I'm seeing a hi from Tina Zacharias. That's that's nice. I'll say hey. How's it going? So the first thing that I have my dislikes here are rom-coms. Now I know a lot of people like rom-coms, but personally, I feel like they're just very cheesy, and a lot of times they're just I don't know, they're not really my thing. Like the whole emotional crying in the rainstorm type of thing. It's not it's not really my scene. I feel they're really dramatic and pretty unrealistic of how characters interact with each other. You, you single, your highness. Well, I appreciate you talking me up like that, but I'll keep it disclosed for now. Another thing I love is JoJo references. It's a classic. You can't go wrong with JoJo references. JoJo references are well, if you don't know, JoJo's it's from a show, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and it's a good show. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Another thing I dislike is quiet. That one's a bit of an explanation there. Is that I like talking and I like having just background noise and things to do, but when it's really quiet and just like no noise going on, I usually feel a bit uncomfortable. You wish you were single. I see, I see. Well, I don't have any current relationship troubles. Mm. All right, another thing that's on my likes. are sweets. I absolutely love sweet foods. So I like chocolate, I like cookies, brownies, anything like that. I absolutely love. So what are you guys' favorite sweet food? Like, if you guys have a favorite one, you can write that in the chat. I'd love to hear it. Like, do you prefer pies or cake? I think brownies are about my favorite. You like chocolate too, yeah. Well, thank you for the compliment. You're gonna make me blush on stream here. All right, another thing I don't like is horror movies. Ooh, no, I don't do well with horror movies. Horror movies, it's a mix of things. Usually, horror movies have a very boring plot, and they kind of rely on just jump scares and different things like that. And I'm not really, for being a demigod, I do get a bit scared. And also, usually the storyline isn't very entertaining in horror movies. They're pretty kind of cop-outs and then pretty cheap. But so that's really why I don't like horror movies. What do you guys think about? I like violence, but not horror movie. Well, they're two different things. Horror movies is like, it's kind of complicated. Horror movies are all about jumping and trying to scare, but like violence, it's sort of like the difference between action movies and horror movies. In action movies there's some violence, but in horror movies it's not quite the same. I may be playing some horror games on stream eventually. Must be a woman. But all right, and the next point I'm going to make here is nature. That's something that I absolutely love too. As you can see, I'm kind of chilling, but I love being out in nature. I love walks in the park and different things like that. That sounds really that sounds super cheesy. What I mean is I love like, just spending time in nature, seeing the scenery. It's one of my favorite things. That kind of leads into the next thing on my dislikes, which is big cities. Now, I've been to different big cities, but I've been to places like Tokyo, which I think is one of the biggest cities in the world, and there's a lot of noise, and there's just a lot of, you don't get a fresh air, and it's not a lot of nature there. Only when it's raining. But I don't like the whole big city things. There's too much noise. There's a lot of bustle, a lot of hustle, not enough fresh air and plants. That's kind of why. Things I like cats. Out of all the domestic animals, I think cats are probably one of my favorite, and non-domestic. I like cheetahs and lions. They're very impressive animals to look at. We have some where I'm from actually. They kind of roam around here. Last thing I dislike is a bit random, but pet turtles, I feel like those are the absolute worst pet of all time. I don't know why anyone would have a pet turtle. They just kind of sit there and don't do anything. Like, I've seen some people with pet turtles, and I thought it was a fake turtle at first. How do you donate 99 cents? There should be a super chat function somewhere, but I'm not sure if we can actually do it until my channel gets monetized. You love turtles? No, turtles, I mean, sure, I guess they can look cute, but as pets, like, they're less entertaining than goldfish, because at least fish, they swim around and they cause actions. But Get Out was a good movie. Get Out was a great movie. Even though it's a horror movie, I did enjoy Get Out. But I felt it was more of a thriller and less of a, you're gonna leave stream because I dissed turtles? Well, if you really want to, then I'm not gonna stop you there. So here I have two of my favorite themes. I have my favorite anime of all time is a show called Code Geass. And my favorite game is a game called Hollow Knight, which is a indie game, sort of like a Dark Souls style type of game. So you go around and die a lot. You and your lover Dale won't stand for this, I see. Well, turtles, I don't know. They're just too boring. They just sit there like rocks. Alright, so now I'm going to be going on to what kind of stuff I'll be making on my channel. So, what kind of content will I be making? So, most of my content that I'm going to be doing is going to be streaming content. So, I'm going to be streaming games, going to be streaming different videos. Well, mostly going to be streaming me playing through games and stuff like that. Another thing I have that I'll be making on my channel is short videos, which I have one on my channel already, but I'm going to be just short videos talking about different funny stories I've had or different experiences, just a lot of random kind of stuff there. I have a meme kind of, not a folder, but a playlist already. I only have one video in there, but I'm going to be making just a bunch of small memes and just short kind of funny videos. Yeah, I'll be making a whole bunch of those because they're funny. I've really enjoyed it as a human custom that you guys have been doing. I wish I had a pet train, like... What is my favorite board game? Favorite board game. Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna say Monopoly. Monopoly is a classic board game, but I feel like Monopoly is criminally overrated, and also it's a lot of just rolling dice. But if I had to say favorite board game right now, hmm, board game. Well, I played this game recently called Seven Wonders, and it's about big, famous temples and stuff, so I can kind of relate to that, and it's a fun game. My words show up on the stream. Yeah, they do. There's a chat box on the stream if you look there, and all your words are in there. Yeah, that's what this box here is for. All right, and going on, another thing I'm going to be making is art videos. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun doing different art showcases. I'm going to have my first art video probably about tomorrow. I think I'll have it up. Yeah, why a pet train? That is a good theme. Do you enjoy trains or be a train conductor? All right. Another thing I'm going to do besides from my art videos is I'm going to have probably about once a week, maybe 2 times a week, have gaming sessions with viewers. So just be playing games with viewers and doing different things. So either be playing, I'll say earlier in the week what game we're going to be playing, and then viewers, if you want to join in, we can be doing that together. Decoder main, it's 9 a.m. now. In your time zone? Okay. People are talking about their favorite pets in chat right now, and I think they're having an argument about either snakes or trains. Now, my favorite Disney movie is Aladdin. Probably the main reason why I liked Aladdin is because Genie probably carried carried that movie. He's just such a funny character. Mm. You hate snakes and spiders. I'm actually quite fond of snakes. I actually really think I really enjoy snakes. Would you run a train on? Well, all right, guys. I think we should try to keep the conversation a little more PG there, at least for now. Spiders. I actually like spiders too. I don't think I have anything against spiders. Now, my favorite non-animated movie would have to be. It took me a while to think about this, but it's probably Thor Ragnarok. That's probably about my favorite movie there. It's such a funny movie, and the action scenes are great, and Thor and Loki, their kind of connection they have there is hilarious. If we can move off the topic of pets, and I'll ask what you guys' favorite Marvel movie is, or superhero movie. It doesn't have to be a Marvel movie. I'll just give it a second to the chat to catch up. I like spiders, but not turtles. Thor is not comedy like Spider-Man. I think you're referring to. I do prefer spiders over turtles. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with spiders. I feel like they got a lot of hate for no reason. Thor is comedy. It's like Spider-Man. All right. Well, what's my that movie was too goody. Goofy. Thor Ragnarok was too goofy. I think that's what made it the greatest, though, is because it was so goofy. Like, what's his name? A lot of people love this character, the Rock guy. I can't remember his name, but he was just every line he said was just ridiculous. Which Spider-Man movie are you talking about? Because there were two in the newer Marvel. There were two Spider-Man movies. There was the Far From Home and Spider-Man. What was the original one? Homecoming, I think. Greatest anime show. What's your greatest anime show? My favorite anime show is Code Geass. You just not live Aladdin. No, I didn't like I'm not talking about the live action Aladdin. I'm talking about the original Aladdin. That was my favorite one. Death Note. That's your favorite anime? Boku no Pico. Of course, there's gonna be a Boku no Pico in the chat. Death Note was really good. I'm not gonna mention any spoilers in this, but yeah, Death Note was really cool. My favorite character was probably L, but well, I'm not gonna go into spoilers. I can't really final scene before. Oh well, talked about not trying to spoil. I guess he just put it in there. Yeah, cartoon Aladdin was great. I loved it. The live action one was pretty good too, but it wasn't as I feel like Jafar, the interpretation of Jafar in that movie was pretty stale. All right, now I'll be going on to my next slide here. It's okay. Death Note's a pretty old show. I think most people knows what happens in Death Note by this time. All right, so here I'm just gonna go over some of my goals of my Hunchback of Notre Dame. Is that your favorite Disney movie? That's Disney, right? Yeah, it is. It is. Totec famous. Love movie Overboard. Oh, you love the movie Overboard? Okay. Yeah, I've seen that movie before too. That's an older one. All right. Oh, my background music. Need to loop that again. All right. So my goals of my YouTube channel here is one of them is to just create fun content that's enjoyable for people to watch. That's probably my main goal here. Is I just want to have fun making content. I want to let people have fun watching my content. Another goal I want to do is eventually I want to get some collaborations in. So I want to have some collaborations with other VTubers or just other YouTubers in general. So I think that would be a lot of fun is to do different videos together. And the third point is going to be, it's going to be really cheesy, but something I want to do is I want to try to build a community. So I want to have Screw Fun Beat Marketplace. Hunchback was, okay, I'm seeing a lot of conversations there. So I'm, I'm getting distracted again myself. But my point for community is I want to kind of create just a community where everyone can have fun and just kind of have fun talking about different themes, different animes, different games, and just enjoy our time together. Mm. Let's see. People are talking about arguing over Disney movies. It looks like I don't think I've never actually seen The Hunchback in Notre Dame myself, so I can't really comment on it. Another thing is, will I be making music on this channel? That is a question that I might be getting asked eventually because I know a lot of YouTubers. They do different songs, create music like that. Unfortunately, I'm not musically talented, so I won't be making music on this channel. I remember headpiece. This is a notice just kind of for myself here. Just remember that I should be putting on and removing. Well, I'll show you in a sec. I'm just gonna curve myself up real quick while I do something. Boom. No, you can't see me real quick. Let me just. That's my big son. Anyway, so as you can see, I can just quickly take on and off my headpiece there. So sometimes gets a little sore. My head gets a little scratchy, so I can take that off. Do. All right, so that's about all for the goals section. I think I went over most of the points that I was trying to make here. All right, so I'll just ask another question. So how's everyone doing right now? Is everyone doing okay? Let's see. We need content. Okay. Well, I might be doing my bigger total. I might be doing my first gaming stream a little bit after this stream. This is just an introduction stream to just get to know everyone a bit more and talk about this. All right, Dr. Disrespect content. Well, eventually, we'll see. We'll go for a collab with him eventually. All right. So that's about going to be it for my introduction stream. Just wanted to go over different points about myself, what I like and what I dislike here. So thanks everyone for being a part of this. It was just quick, but I just wanted to go over everything. And I had fun talking to you guys, and I'll be in touch. You guys can follow my social media up there, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be making lot more content. Last word is yours. All right, congrats. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.